Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yay! Okay, that's really sad. I couldn't play a song at the beginning of our call because I was really hoping we could have a little dance party late at night, but it didn't work. I'm sorry. How's everybody doing? I know it's kind of late for a lot of us.
We can't hear you anymore.
You can't hear me again?
No.
Oh, okay, let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. My earbuds, they're being weird. Can you guys hear me?
Hi.
Hey, Kara. Okay, thumbs up if you can hear.
Are you packed, Kara?
So
exciting.
I'm bringing a bag for Ronald, the pastor that we partnered with in Uganda. And so I just got that packed up. That was a lot that people donated that I didn't even know what it was going to be. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Exciting, Kara. Are you leaving tomorrow?
Yes. You're kind of quiet.
My audio is bad. Okay, you guys, I'm going to log in from my phone. For some reason on the computer, it has not been cooperating with me. Hang on a second. Let me do that.
Hi, baby. I need to score some I have so many people.
Right now, we have no matches of known offenders. Even with the urine sample they so kindly left behind, so DNA test is on Rushmore. I've checked NCIC leads.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know why I can't hear you guys. Like, I can barely hear any of you.
Like, I can barely hear Monique. I think I can hear everyone else.
Of course, I'm in the car, so maybe I should just watch this later.
Hi, Katie.
Hi. Monique is working on it.
Our team is so much bigger than last month.
I know.
Crazy.
Hey, Kara.
Yeah.
When do you?
When do I what?
You leave on the trip?
Yeah, tomorrow I leave out of Dallas at 12:50, and then I go to Atlanta, and from Atlanta to Amsterdam. And Tana, Thomas, and I are spending a day in Amsterdam and a night, and then we're flying to Uganda from there. So I don't know when I'm getting in Uganda our time. Uganda time, I'm getting there Wednesday night.
Oh yeah, we're flying in about the same time, right?
Huh?
We're both flying in about 10, right?
Yes. I think we get in at 10:50, so I think y'all get in first.
I think it's just 10 at my time.
You're going to be so close to me tomorrow going to DFW.
Yeah.
So
We have
close.
to get the kids or my daughter off to school, then jet to the airport. So I wish I had more free time. Are you good, Monique?
Okay, I'm going to ask you guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
A little.
Better? Better, kind of? Okay. All the way up. Haley, you can't hear me?
Yes, now again.
You can now? Okay. I'm sorry. It might be partly my voice because I don't know, Brittany, if you're experiencing the same thing, but like I have no voice left. We were like, we worked for 16 hours this weekend. And talked nonstop. The whole time. And it was awesome. Like it was an amazing event. I'm so jazzed about it, but I have no voice. So you guys have to bear with me. Okay, so I guess I'm talking through this. So I'm going to turn my video off on the other one, but I'm going to keep hosting it on the computer. So I'm on here in 2 different places because that's super fun. Okay, but we are recording. Thank you guys so much for being patient and bearing with me when I was trying to get that figured out. So I'm going to be leading the call from my phone, but I've got my computer up here with all the info for our team call. So, all right, you guys, some congratulations are in store. Some huge celebrations for March and also for April. So thank you guys all for being here at such a late hour and on a Sunday. I know that that's a big sacrifice for many of you. I really appreciate you guys being here. I really wanted to get this call on the books before the Uganda trip happened. So I'm so excited that we can send off our 3 lovely, bold, beautiful, brave, badass, all the things team members off to Uganda this week. I'm so excited. So everybody give a round of applause and all the good vibes for Kara and Chidima, who's not here, but she is on her way to Uganda, I think, tomorrow too. So awesome. So excited for you guys. We are just, all the FOMO, but so we just cannot wait to see you loving on your Sicko sisters. And Kara, you finally getting to actually like be at the facility for more than a couple hours.
1 hour.
More than 1 hour. Yeah. It's just so exciting, and I'm so proud of you guys. And this team is just, it's just such a huge blessing to me to see you guys just be so successful and so bold and on fire for our mission and for our women, and be able to have that direct connection and just put a face and like put hands and feet and flesh to the impact that you guys are making. So awesome. So proud of you guys. So excited. Heather, Kara, you guys want to take a second to just talk a little bit about like what you're excited about, and anything that you guys want to share about the trip coming up. I know you guys you're burning the midnight oil, I'm sure, getting ready for it. So I don't want to take up your whole evening, but would love to give you guys a second to talk if you want to.
I'm looking forward just to bonding with the ladies who are going. I don't know any of them super well. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And then just the experience of spending that much time with our Ugandan sisters. It doesn't really feel real right now. So hopefully when I'm on the long flight tomorrow, it'll start to feel more real. But just, I don't even know how to describe it. But last year, being there for an hour and it rushing by so fast, I just was a ball of emotions afterwards and cried uncontrollably. I was trying to hold it in because I was with a team who didn't quite understand the significance of like, this is my work and this is what I've been doing since I've been a fellow for these women, and partnering with them and all of that. And so I'm looking forward just to a lot more time to get to know them and be inspired by them. Yeah. So
Awesome. So excited. Are you bringing your big camera?
Yes. Adrian asked me to be the official photographer for the trip.
Wow.
So I think it's going to rain every single day. Heather, I don't know if you've been checking the forecast, but like 70% chance of rain every day. So I don't really know how that's going to go. I need to pack my flash because I didn't last year. I didn't for leadership, and it seems every time it rains, it's dark and dreary. So I need to just bring it because it's going to rain every day. So we'll see how it goes, but hopefully I get some good stuff.
That's so awesome. It's going to be great. Rain or shine. It's so exciting. Cool. Kara, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I've been very exhausted this week, and but I'm on steroids for my swelling and arthritis stuff, and so should be able to be okay eventually. My stomach is great.
Okay, good.
I think there's just that week after you have a stomach bug, you don't feel quite normal, but
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much gone.
I'm so glad that that's over by now.
Yeah.
Brad
Not-
seemed to think that you were still like throwing up today. Like something got lost in translation. I was like, no, I don't think so. I really hope not.
Yeah, it was mainly 24 hours, and then kind of feeling like not really being able to eat much after that for a couple of days.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not throwing up anymore. So
Good. Okay, Heather, how about you? Do you want to chime in and just tell us like what's going through your mind getting ready for the trip?
Sure. I know my bedroom's an absolute mess right now, trying to figure out what all I'm bringing. And I just told Kara that I think I'm running out of room since we're only allowed to bring so much as far as space. I'm most excited about really connecting with all the others. I know Kara since we met in Tyler. And then Chidima and I are really good friends. I'm excited about experiencing her. Monique, I think you're frozen.
Uh-oh. Am I back? I can still hear you.
Okay, I wasn't sure if y'all could hear me since you were frozen.
Yeah, no, I can still hear you. I was just responding to a chat. But yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so I'm excited about, I guess, the time with all the Seikos. And I'm really excited about meeting all of the women. I know I've wanted to do this since high school. So it's always been on my bucket list to go over there and see what kind of impact I can make. So I love working with Seiko, knowing that I'm making an impact, even though I'm not over there. But I guess my appreciation for it will be tenfold when I actually see the women and meet them and just spend time with them.
And your Seiko bestie.
Seiko bestie.
Yep. So cool. So exciting. Hey, I think somebody might have TV on in the background, and if that's you, if you wouldn't mind muting yourself, we would love to have you chat and join in, but just the TV in the background makes it a little bit hard for us to hear each other. Awesome. You guys, well, we are sending you off with all the love and all the prayers that everything just goes beautifully and that everyone stays healthy, and just so excited for you guys. So congratulations to 3 people in the dream team. So exciting. And for those of you who are newer and are like, okay, what's going on? So the fellows take an annual trip in the spring. This is the 2nd annual one. And it's the first time that anyone from Dreamers and Doers has been on the trip, which is super exciting as well. I'm definitely going to be there next year, so I want all of you with me, and can't wait to see all the updates from Heather and Kara and Chidima all this week. And I know we're all going to have all the FOMO, but it's going to be so much fun seeing you guys there. So exciting. Also, we have some new faces actually on the call tonight, so I want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to say hello and do a quick introduction. So Denise, I don't know if your video is not on right now, but I think you are, this is your first time on the call because you joined us in March. And Nicole is on with us tonight too. Nicole Smith is on. I actually got the joy of getting to meet Nicole in person last month, right before she joined us, which was really exciting. She's actually in Arkansas. And Katie Steele, I think this is Katie's first time joining on the team call too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if I missed anybody. But our team is growing by leaps and bounds, and it's really, really exciting to see you ladies inviting women into your community. Katie, that is so not true. You can't look bad, girl. Haley's shaking her head too. I am like wearing my junior high sweatshirt, you guys. Like, I'm not decked out in Seiko at all. It's totally time for.
You should say what that sweatshirt says because it's awesome.
It is awesome. Yeah, it says. Can you guys see it? Here, hold on. Can you guys see what it says? It says, "Thank God I'm female." And then the brand is called Girls with Attitude. You see that? Isn't that the best? Actually, that might lead us into something a little bit later in the call. So something to keep in mind. So welcome, ladies who are new. And if you're not on the call, you're watching the replay, welcome to you as well. So some more celebrations from the month of March. Oh my word, you guys. I was combing through the sales report and just like name after name after name after name. So senior fellows. We have Kim Wright and Cassie Ryder hit senior fellow in March. And for Soul Sister status, or Soul Sister reward, I should say, Cassie, JC Zog, Nicole Jordan, Molly. No, I'm looking at March. Dude, you guys, I'm such a dork. I'm looking at the wrong month. Start over. Okay, senior fellow. There are more senior fellows than I said before. Denise Taylor, Andy Willoughby, Chidima, JC Zog, and Molly. For Soul Sister reward is Brittany Long, first time ever, and Cassie Ryder as well. Both nieces on this team, so super exciting to see you guys just rising up and kicking butt with Soul Sister reward. For Voyager, I think this is probably the most Voyagers we've ever had on our team in a month. So I hit Voyager last month. So did Joelle, who is not here because life is chaotic with children and babies being made and all of that. Not like right now, like babies being incubated. Sorry, Joelle. He watches later. That's embarrassing. And Kara hit Voyager, and Chidima and Molly as well. Molly, was that your first time hitting Voyager? I don't think it was. Second time. Yay, second time hitting Voyager. So exciting. And you guys, we have 2 mentors on this team. So Joelle and Kara both hit mentor status last month as well. So huge applause for them in butt. And just working so hard and mentoring their little sisters. And I know many of you guys feel the love and the leadership from them as well on our team. So grateful for our leaders and our rising leaders on this team. And just grateful for all of you guys. Very proud of all of you, whether you've been around for a while, whether you've just hopped on and have like dived headfirst into this thing. You belong here, and we all love you, and we want to support you. And this month, there's some kind of big stuff kind of in the works that I want to share with you guys. And let me make sure I'm not missing any questions or chats really fast. It's so hard to do this on a phone. Okay, Brittany, yes, you hit senior fellow too. I'm sorry, I didn't say your name earlier. Okay, so you guys, I have to get back to your beautiful faces. There we go. This month, I am putting something out there. I've already kind of talked about it with our rising leaders on this team and with my little Seiko mastermind group from Leadership Retreat. But it's something that I'm going to announce to you guys right now. And it feels a little awkward, like a little bit like vulnerable to put this out there at all. But I love and I trust you guys, and I really care about you guys. And I hope that you hear this with the mindset and the attitude of wanting to be a better leader for all of you, and wanting to see all of you succeed and do amazing, and wanting to pour into all of you. So this month I am aiming real high. I'm aiming for executive mentor this month. And I'm getting a little bit of butterflies in my stomach and my fingers are going numb saying that, because it's like really scary. Because it's a really huge thing. And it's not just like a huge, oh, I'm going to do this. Like, it's all of us. It's dreamers and doers that's going for executive mentor this month. And I cannot do that alone. And thanks, Heather. We can do it. Yay. I know that we can. I know we can do that. And the ramifications of that, like the benefits of that, are the fact that like seeing all of you guys rise and all of you guys just be super successful and gain momentum in your businesses. And that's really a reflection of that. So it's not like, oh, I'm going for this big title. Like, that's not what it's about at all. It's really that I see you guys all of us leaders on our team see you, and we know that we know what you're made of. You guys are awesome. You guys are rock stars. And I believe that together we're going to get there this month. So really like scary and exciting. Basically what it entails is that, so 5 little sisses on this team. So if you're mentored directly by me, 5 little sisses would be active this month and hitting senior fellow, and then 10 nieces on this team. So raise your hand real fast if you're a little sis that's planning on hitting senior fellow this month, senior fellow or above. Raise your hand, keep it up. 1, there's Haley. 2, there's Molly. 3, Kara. 4, Heather. And then there's some no faces showing. So there's at least 4. And then there's a lot more people that are watching this call on the replay later. And now raise your hand if you are a niece on this team that is planning to hit senior fellow or above this month. Yeah, Brittany, I see you. I was waiting for that hand. Okay, and Katie's raising her hand. I know Katie's got some big goals this month as well. And I know there's lots of us that are on this call right now too. And if you didn't raise your hand and you're like, I don't know what she's talking about, that's totally fine. We can talk more. And I can actually go over the comp plan if we have time tonight, maybe at the end. Or if we don't have time on this call, I can definitely hop back on at a later time and we can kind of run over the comp plan. But senior fellow means $500 in sales in personal volume for the month. So very doable, like one rockin' party. Ask Molly about her rockin' party this month, by the way, later on. Yeah, she's shaking her head. She's like completely shell-shocked. Yeah, my email inbox was completely blowing up tonight because of Molly. So yeah. But yeah, literally just one successful average sales party gets you to senior fellow this month. And if enough of us do that, then we all rise together. So it is that collective ambition that we're all working towards. And I hope that you guys know that my heart is to pour into you, and that that I want to see you guys succeed. And when you succeed, we all succeed. When we all succeed, we all rise together. So so that is my goal this month. And I also would love to know who has a goal of hitting a personal reward level. So whether that's Soul Sister, Voyager, or above, would love to know that. So if you can even put it in the comments here, or maybe actually in our Facebook group, let's do that. In the Dreamers and Doers Facebook group, let's do a little bit of a goal setting like post after this call is over, and we can, that way it'll be easier for me to remember, because there's so many of you now, I don't want to get it mixed up. But I would really love to create some fun incentives this month that will help all of us kind of work together and push towards the goals that we're setting for ourselves. And I would really love for you guys to be a voice in that, in what that is, because I've had some feedback from leaders on our team. I've had some feedback from other mentors, senior mentors, and there's so many good ideas, but I really want this to be your goals and your incentives as well. So I'm going to kind of tell you guys a couple ideas that I have in mind, and then again on the Facebook group we can do maybe a little poll and decide together. Does that sound good to you guys? Kind of set some goals together and some fun little rewards along the way. So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, so it'll start with hitting senior fellow, that $500 in sales for the month. So everybody who pushes for that this month, one rockin' party, there will be an incentive for that. And then for hitting Soul Sister, Voyager, the different reward levels, it'll actually kind of go up from there, the incentive that I'm thinking about. And then the big one is if you are looking to promote this month, meaning you're looking to hit a leadership status, meaning become an executive fellow, which means you have a little sis that is looking to you and you're helping her. You've brought somebody onto the fellows community. Or if you're going from executive fellow and becoming a mentor this month, or if you're like crazy like Molly, you're going to just skip executive fellow all together and just become a mentor this month because that's how she rolls. And we have mentors on our team who could become senior mentors. It's not out of the question. Like it's crazy to think about that. So I have a really big kind of eye on a prize for those of you who are looking to promote this month. So a couple ideas. Ladies on our team have suggested doing gift cards and or like a cash bonus for promoting or for hitting different reward levels. So that's one idea. Another team that actually so Alyssa's team, where she just hit director status, they did team t-shirts, like team shirts together. And everybody who worked towards the goals together had either like access to the team t-shirt, and then the higher the goal that you hit, you would get your t-shirt for like half off, and then some ladies even got them for free. So I was thinking that might be kind of a fun one. Or team like travel cups that we could have like Seiko Dreamers and Doers like printed on it. There were some ladies talking about doing like car vinyl stickers. That might be kind of a fun thing, but not everybody likes doing that. So I really want to hear from you guys and get your feedback and set a goal that's going to be really fun and motivating for all of us. So you guys feel free to chime in now because I've been talking all your ears off, and let me know what you kind of think about that.
Monique.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. This is the first thing I thought of with like the t-shirts. I like the idea of any of those things, but I feel like the first thing I thought of was like, what if someone doesn't get to that, whatever it is, and then like, so that just means they don't get like a team t-shirt, and it feels like it would speak like, I don't know what that word is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like kind of left out because you didn't reach a certain whatever, sort of like I don't want to say like negative. I don't want to say negative like motivation, but I don't know. I would hope that anyone like would have access to a team t-shirt because they're on our team, whether they meet a senior fellow status or soul sister status or whatever. Like, I don't know how to say that without sounding like Debbie Downer, but
no, that's totally fair perspective. I appreciate that perspective. And yeah, it looks like Brittany is kind of feeling that too. So yeah, and that was just something that was suggested.
Right. And however they've done it on their team may work really well. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. And that may still be a good idea. That's just my first thought was like, sure. I would hate for someone to not get a t-shirt because they didn't reach their goal.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you know.
Totally. Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
What if we pick like something to give back to? And rather than like the funds that would go towards, you know, something that we would get, what if we like collectively pick something that we want to give to, and then the whatever monetary value would have gone towards a t-shirt is actually going towards something that we can be like, yeah, with our effort, we were able to do, you know, X number of donation or whatever it is. I don't know what that would be. That wouldn't be meaningful for all of us, but that might be something that, I don't know. I don't need more stuff in my life personally. But if it feels like that might fit the goal, like the mission of, you know, what Seiko's about, but also, you know, it would be as a team, we were able to give this much back by meeting our goals.
That's a really cool idea. I love that, Molly.
I don't know what we'd pick, but could come up with something.
Yeah. Well, definitely. Let's keep discussing that further. If anybody else has an idea that they want to share or feedback on like Haley's thoughts and Molly's thoughts, feel free to chime in here. But that's something that let's take also to the Facebook group and kind of hash it out a little bit more there. Because I know all of your time tonight is precious. So I don't want to take up too much of it. Deciding what the goals will be, the incentive will be. But just know that I really want to design something that is meaningful to all of you. Nicole says maybe sponsor a pair of sandals for a girl in need. That's a really cool idea. And I've actually, I've done that before. I've included ribbon candles in my Operation Christmas Child, the shoebox gifts before. So that's kind of that's a fun idea. Yeah. Okay. Credit for printing business cards. I like that too. Or thank you cards. Yeah. The Haley thank you cards, of course.
Right. Haley, can you mute again him?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
You guys have awesome ideas. So I'm going to make notes of those and we will take that to the group and we'll chat about it a little bit more and get it figured out. But the promotion one, I have picked this out myself and I already kind of hinted about this to Brittany yesterday. So, and this is also, let me just say, this is like an all for one and one for all. So we all succeed together or we don't. So I really admire and value what Haley said and just pushing back on that idea of well, if somebody doesn't have a really active month this month, we don't want them feeling left out either. So for the promotion incentive, what I would like to offer is for any of you ladies that are pushing for a promotion this month, meaning you have a brand new little sis and you're wanting to hit executive fellow and start really building into her and building your team. Or if you already are executive fellow, you're wanting to become mentor this month or even senior mentor this month. So I am going to foot the bill for a pedicure for you. And I would prefer that pedicure be with me at Summit this July. But if you cannot come, I'm still getting you a pedicure. So that's incentive number one. I picked it. If you don't want a pedicure, give it to a friend. But the other is that anybody who promotes this month, and that includes me, I have to promote in order for this to happen. The executive mentor reward gift is a brand spanking new Eden backpack, which I'm sure has some kind of fun engraving on it. Like the other fun little incentive gifts. Don't we have the best incentives ever, by the way, you guys? Seriously, HQ has been blowing it out of the water this year. So I love my Eden backpack. I actually meant to bring it in on the call and totally forgot. I love my Eden backpack. It is seriously the best bag in the whole wide world. And if I promote to executive mentor, it's going to get upstaged by this Eden backpack with engraving on it. So I'm going to pass it on to one woman on Dreamers and Doers who promotes this month. We're just going to draw names out of a hat, and one of y'all is going to get my beloved Eden backpack that's been to Brazil and back, you guys. Yeah, Brittany's like, I want that backpack. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm more than happy to build other fun incentives into the promotion goal. But Petties for all, and Eden backpack for one. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. If you guys have other questions about what that means, what all of these statuses and reward levels, and I'm new and you're talking all this terminology at me, bear with me. I will explain it to you. I promise. We'll go over the comp plan. Not tonight because we only have 6 more minutes on this call, and then I'm going to let everybody go to bed and put their kids to bed and all the stuff that they need to do. So a couple things just to think about if you're aiming for that senior fellow this month and working towards even that goal alone is if you don't have events booked right now, you could book a mystery hostess and kind of revamp things on your VIP group or create a VIP group and do a mystery hostess party there. If you haven't gotten started yet because you're new, that's a great way to do kind of a launch party as a mystery hostess event and invite your friends in and kind of tell the story, and you're basically the hostess and then somebody wins the reward. Another idea would be to consider doing a fundraiser. So I personally book a fundraiser every single month and I have it run pretty much the whole month long. So there's no conflict between where my commission went for what fundraiser. It's really simple and straightforward. So if you haven't done that, find someone in your community that's doing a really amazing project or cause or is adopting or is going on a mission trip and come alongside her and make an impact for her. It can really not only double your impact between what you're doing with Seiko and then what you're doing in your own community, but it can really introduce lots more like-minded women to our cause and our mission. So something to think about. And let me see. Okay, couple of like businessy, like informational things that I wanted to pass along to you guys if you missed this. Be sure to check your email for the weekly Seiko HQ Need to Know. It's called the Need to Know email. And if it's going into your spam, you can make sure to add fellows at seikodesigns.com to your address book so that it doesn't go to your spam. You can change your filters around and stuff too to make sure that you're seeing that. But this is a really, really helpful and useful tool for those of us who may not be on Connect every single day. Raise your hand if you don't want to be on Connect every single day. I'm not going to judge you. You don't like it. It is challenging to get on Connect and like really get through everything all the time. So the Need to Know email is like the total breakdown that week of everything that's super important. It'll give you all the links and directives to everything that you need. Yeah, Heather, I see you. Totally understandable. And a lot of the information that's been on Connect is actually transitioning over to Facebook now, just because it is so much more user friendly. So all events and groups are moving over to Facebook. We already have our Dreamers and Doers group on Facebook and on Connect. I'm going to continue posting in the Connect group, just cross-posting everything from Facebook because we have a couple of ladies that aren't on Facebook. So I want to make sure that they're getting all the info too. But let me know if you guys have questions about those transitions and about the Need to Know email. I'm going to look at the chats really fast and see if I missed anything. Okay, Molly, you're going to do a fundraiser for a Uganda college student going to school at a college. Oh yeah, I remember her. She's so cool. I'm so excited about that. So what's the fundraiser for? Is it for her specifically or for a group that she's supporting? Can you fill us in on that?
So the fundraiser will be for her tuition. So she was brought to the States by a couple here in Oregon that run a nonprofit that works in Uganda. And they brought her here. I don't know if she was officially adopted or what her like status is in the States, but for whatever reason, she can't work. So all of her college has to be funded through the nonprofit that her parents run. So they basically hold fundraisers to pay for her tuition. And so she's doing a personal trunk show this week on Tuesday at her college because she's an adventurous this spring. And then we're going to do another one through her church that the nonprofit is a big part of. And so that one will be a fundraiser for her tuition. So tuition for a Ugandan in the States, funding tuition for sisters in Uganda. How cool is that, right?
It's so cool. So cool. It parallels so beautifully. And I love that you found her and that you're getting connected with this community that is supporting her as well.
Yeah.
So awesome, you guys. All right, we're down to our last minute. I was going to do a quick summit Q&A and have you guys, anybody that has questions about getting ready for summit, we're going to save that and maybe I'll do a live video on the Facebook group. How's that sound to everybody later on? And if anybody has questions about summit, you can kind of fire them at me then. Anything else? Last words before we sign off for the night. We want to, let's see, Nicole, your friend is hosting a party after law school finals, and your hostess that has a lot of connections with ladies will help. Yeah, awesome. Yay, I love that. Yeah, we got to get launched in Arkansas, girl. So cool. Thank you guys so much for joining at such a late hour and on a Sunday. I love you guys. You're the best. Sister time with you is always awesome, especially face-to-face because I got to see Brittany all day yesterday and it was amazing. But all of the love and the best wishes and sending you 3 ladies off to Uganda this week. So excited for you, Kara and Heather and Chidima. And see you guys when you get back. And be watching on the Facebook group. I will be posting those ideas that we talked about for incentives